Hey, what's poppin', people? I'm Cade Shear, and this is my channel, Cade Shear Fishing. We're back with another banger. Today, I'm going over my pole collection. What poles I have, what I use them for, what line I have on them, and when and where I throw them. So let's just jump right into it. So, my first pole is I have Braid on. I have Braid on this first pole, and it's a 6'6" Zebco Pro Staff. On it right now, I have a Sapphire Super Speed Crawl from Zoom on a Texas rig. On this pole, because it has Braid on it, I will throw a frog, crawls, beavers, and hogs also. This pole will be used for flipping and fishing frogs because Braid has no stretch. The line Braid has no stretch, so if you're fishing in the rough stuff, you don't want your line to stretch so the fish can get stuck in brush piles or around wood or whatnot. You want that line to be straight and firm, so that's why I have Braid, because it has no stretch. And with Braid, you typically fish crawls, beavers, and hogs and frogs on this Braid. So this is my first pole that I use when I fish. Next, we have our 7'0" TP1X speed stick from Lew's. The reel is a Lew's Classic Pro reel, and this I use for jigs and chatterbaits. Since I do not have a finesse rod, which is just a spinning rod, since I do not have a rod so far, I would also use this for finesse. It is a medium heavy whip, and it's a very strong fabric. The pole is, so that is why I use it for jigs and chatterbaits, because the hook set for jigs and chatterbaits are really fierce, and you really have to lay into them. So that is why I have it. I have a Z-Man chatterbait with a Rage Swimmer tail on the back of it. I absolutely love this pole. This is the pole that I got for Christmas. And the reel, and it is so amazing. The reel is so smooth. The pole is so firm. This wing grip, there's a hook keeper. That's a no foul hook keeper. And it's got a 20-pound drag system, which is really good. So I could catch a 20-pounder on this. On this, I have fluorocarbon, 18-pound fluorocarbon. So I would use this for underwater, for chatterbaits, and for jigs and finesse, because you cannot see fluorocarbon underwater because it does not reflect sunlight. So you would use this for baits that go underwater, and that you really want the fish to just see the fine detail of the bait. Next on, we have our other pole. This is the same pole as the first one. It is a Zebco Pro Staff, both pole and reel. I got these reels a few years ago, and they're pretty good. Most people haven't heard of them, but I like them, and they work, so I use them. On this, I have a simple Texas rig for my finesse worms, curly toe worms, Senkos, speed worms, just anything worms and Texas rig. Right now, on it, I have a Junebug speed worm. The line I have on this is a 15-pound Big Green from Trilene. This stuff does not break. It's got a 100-pound test, and the drag system on this pole is 15 pounds. It's 15-pound monofilament line. I did not say monofilament line. Monofilament line, especially this brand, is the original line. It's what everybody mostly uses and what everybody's heard of. This line is real stretchy. It has a lot of flex, and in some ways that can be good because it has a better hook set. So with Braid, sometimes your hook set can be too strong, and because Braid has zero stretch, when you hook set on Braid, then the bait can just come out the fish's mouth. But with monofilament, because of that stretch, it can really lay into that fish's lip and catch that fish. So those are my three. That's all I have for you today. Also, because this has monofilament line, I would throw jerkbaits and crankbaits on here because you want monofilament line with those small diving plastics. Hard plastics. So that's all I have for you today. Quick run over. I've got 3 poles. One has braid, one has fluorocarbon, one has monofilament. Monofilament I use for Texas rig worms. The fluorocarbon I use for jigs, chatterbaits, and finesse. And braid, in the braided one, I use crawls, hogs, frogs, and beavers. So that is all I have for you today. It was a quick video. I hope you liked it. If you want to see more content, hit that notification bell, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell everybody you know about Cage Shear Fishing. You're going to get a lot more actual fishing from me in this next year because of the boat. I will be having a boat tour for y'all, so stay tuned for that. I appreciate all of you that watch these videos and try to learn fishing, because I try to teach, and that is all I have for you. So, peace, people. I'll see you later.